If you get brain fog, mentally fatigued, and drained when you have to read long documents, PDFs, articles, reports, a whole bunch of texts every single day, mountains of paragraphs, because you have to, you're in a position where it's your job, you're just digesting and processing information on a daily basis and manually reading everything. I'm gonna show you a productivity tool that's gonna significantly help with that and make you 10 times more productive, because not everybody learns the same way. Some like reading, some like visual, and some like audio. So I'm gonna show you this productivity tool, and for a good handful of people, it's gonna change the way you do research and read forever. So let's say you're in the medical field. It doesn't have to be medical, it could be any field. You could do this for any career, any job, or you can just do what I'm about to show you leisurely. Let's take this article for an example. You see how many paragraphs there are and how much text there is? It could take somebody an hour or two to digest all of this information and get the tidbits and details that they're looking for, especially if they have multiple pages to navigate through that they have to read. Some people are spending all day reading, researching, and digesting and processing information. And this is one way of digesting information, text. I don't learn the best by just reading information or reading text, but I force myself through it just because that's just how it is, right? Web pages have text. So there's an alternative. You could just go to an application like SpeakGoat.com. And once you're inside of SpeakGoat, what it does, it reads the pages that you're on. And how it does that, all you need to do is copy the link. It has a URL tab to where you can paste in the link. It's gonna generate a summary like this. The beautiful part about the summary is that you don't need to read it. You could just press listen or generate audio right there, and it'll read it out loud to you. You may be thinking, but it's just a summary. What if, it misses certain details? What if XYZ, right? You may want to get the full context. There's a read all functionality where you can have it extract the entire page so you don't miss any details. My favorite part about SpeakGoat is not just the audio, but it's the ability to speak to every page with this chat section. So let's say you had some specific questioning or details or context or whatever that you want to know from the page. Essentially, this enables you to speak to every page you land on. So let's go through the text and see let's pull something random. Let's copy and paste this and say, the great thing about this is that it's not going to make anything up. Everything is going to reference the page and provide factual details pertaining to the page that you're on and what the context is on that page. It's like you're speaking to the page that you land on, so you can move a lot quicker. So not only that you're listening to the context, you can also chat with the context while you listen to get further and deeper into your research. And the beautiful part about the chat section is that you don't need to read that part either. You could just double click the bubble and it's going to read it out loud to you.
Yes, hormone therapy, also known as endocrine.
SpeakGoat really focuses on audio. This is for people that, are mentally fatigued, brain fog, or it's just been a long week and they don't feel like reading text, but still have a mountain of information to digest and research to go through. SpeakGoat is perfect for that. You can upload pages on top of pages, hundreds of pages of PDFs into it and do the same thing that you want. Maybe at work and your boss sends you over a 10-page PDF document and you're laying in bed or whatever and you're on your laptop, you really don't feel like reading it. You can just pop on SpeakGoat, upload the document, extract all the text, and just listen to the information and ask your questions that you need to ask to make sure you understand the details in that document. And so there's so much more coming with SpeakGoat. If you have any interest in trying it out, you can try it out for free. And once you try it out for free, I am super engaged into the community. And the reason why I built it is because I'm visually impaired, suffer with vision loss. I needed something like this that's intuitive, that can read information to me to where I can talk to the pages and all that. And like I mentioned, there's so much more coming. So thanks for watching. I really look forward to seeing you around, hearing your feedback once you try it out. See you in the next video.